it been going so far?
Great. I thought Matt Ryan was going to be here. But apparently everybody that I met today met Matt Ryan.
Oh.
And, you know, Constantine?
Yes.
Do you?
He's been at some of these Comic Cons before.
Yes, he's
Yeah.
very busy.
He's
My question to everybody is, have you met Matt Ryan?
yeah.
That's how we start.
Does he
And
ask
everybody
people that
says
about you?
yes.
Does he ask people that if they've met you?
I don't know.
You should.
I should ask that.
You should. I love
No,
it.
that's that guy.
Well, now that we're talking about fabulous stars at Comic Con, was there anybody here at this particular Telford? By the way, first time in Telford. Whoop whoop. Barbie goes, yay. First time in Telford. Is there anybody here at this particular Comic Con that you either already knew or that you were excited to meet?
No, I came here, I thought there'd be somebody from Legends here, because there usually is a Legends person, but
Yeah.
I didn't ask anybody. So I got on the plane and I got here and I got in the car and I was like, hey, who else from Legends is here? They're like, you. I was like, what?
Aww.
Usually there's like two or three of us.
At least.
Yeah, but I met a lot of nice folks. I met the Mountain.
Isn't he a large and in charge gentleman?
He's a very nice man.
He is so nice.
So kind.
Yeah, he's super nice. You were there when I went up to him in the green room. I'm like, what you eating? Because it just fascinates me how he just, maintains this physical specimen that he is.
Yeah, they should clone him.
I know.
Make an army.
That's terrifying. Thanks for the nightmares. Seriously. Is there anyone at a Comic Con, not this one, that you've met and you were like a big fan of, or any starstruck moments?
Oh, man, I'm always kind of starstruck. I think it's like whoever you thought was famous before you're famous is famous forever.
Yeah.
To you, so it's
Yeah.
always for me like 80s movies gets me.
Yeah.
I fanboy on 80s movies.
Jodie Whittaker was here and she said that she loves the Goonies, and I found that very funny.
That's a big deal.
Yeah, she got to meet Sean Astin.
That's a big deal.
Yeah.
That's
Ever
a big
met a
deal.
Goonie before?
Never met a Goonie. No.
No first Goonie experience still waiting.
No Goonies. That would be nice.
What kind of 80s movies are you a fan of? Because I love like Pretty in Pink, like The Brat Pack, Breakfast Club.
I was more Revenge of the Nerds.
Oh.
Back to School. Like all those classics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's so many good ones. By the way, guys, I'm going to sit up here and fangirl, as you know. But if anyone has a question, we have the mic that's open there. If you'd like to ask a question, you're more than welcome. I know we're all, winding down here on Sunday Fun Day. Now, speaking of 80s movies and some amazing actors, what kind of actors inspired you to be in the entertainment industry? Like, was there anyone you wanted to emulate or that inspired you?
Joe Pesci in Goodfellas. He was the
I
first.
found you.
Yeah. He was the first one that was like, I knew as a kid I should not like him because he's a bad guy,
Yeah.
but he was so charismatic and charming, it confused me. Because when you're a kid, it's good, bad. So he was like bad but charming. I'm like, why do I like him so much?
Yeah.
And it was because he was acting. And I was like, oh, that's like a gift, like a little superpower he had. So it was definitely him. Sam Rockwell.
Oh, I love him.
Yeah, that first movie he did with George Clooney, I just remember Sam Rockwell being like, damn, I want to just do what Sam Rockwell does. He's incredible.
He's so good. The Green Mile.
Yeah.
Even Iron Man, he's such like a smarmy jerk in that movie.
But he's always dancing, man.
What's he always dancing for?
Dancing.
He's got ants in his pants. In Charlie's Angels, that big dance scene.
It's the whole thing.
He's so
It's part
good.
of his bag.
That's one actor that I love that people never say when I ask them that question. Like there's another one, if you know, Giovanni Ribisi.
Of course.
I think he's brilliant.
I was just watching him in Ted 2.
Oh, he's so good.
He's such a good creeper. He's such a good creeper.
He's really nailed down that creepy vibe.
Yeah. But Rockwell I go watch all day. I was watching Hitchhiker's Guide to the Universe, to the Galaxy, and he's awesome in that too. Yeah, he's amazing.
Chameleon. And Joe Pesci, back to Joe Pesci. He's one of those guys, there's no one like him. No one sounds like him. He's just like a Danny DeVito. They're kind of in a league of their own.
He's like a very dangerous Danny DeVito.
Yeah. He's Danny DeVito's dangerous cousin from the wrong
Ricky
side
DeVito, yeah.
Ricky DeVito is his new stage name.
Yeah.
I love that so much. Well, we're talking about older actors and older things to watch, but what are you currently into? Like, what's on your, some actors will tell me, which I find so funny because I'm such a TV person, like, I don't watch TV. I'm like, well, what's all your furniture pointed at? I don't know what's going on. But, you have to be on planes and stuff. So are you watching any films or TV shows?
I've been enjoying The Gentleman.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that one got me, hooked me early. And the only thing is when you like something, you have to stop watching it or you're gonna blow through it and then be without it for like 2 years.
That's what I don't like about the streaming thing.
Yeah.
Like, you can't give me all of Emily in Paris and expect me to just watch one. It's like a Cheez-It. You gotta have all of them.
Yeah, of course.
I know where the
So
Cheez-It
there's like a lot of self-control. So you gotta like just do one and stop. It's like Formula One on Netflix.
Yes.
I saved that thing. Like.
Are you a big racing fan?
It's semi, but like I love that show. That show is perfect.
Yeah. Bit
Yeah.
of a documentary. So as far as what you're watching now, TV shows, movies, is there anything that like really, really strikes you as like, wow, this is gonna be a big deal?
Gentlemen. I think Gentlemen's gonna like trigger more of that sort of genre of TV.
And they'll continue, you think?
Yeah, they have to. It's too good. It's Guy Ritchie, like doing Guy Ritchie stuff with like really cool casts, and everyone's like, yeah, it's really a fantastic show.
Did you see the film as well?
Of course.
Yeah. We had Charlie Hunnam here, and I was like, dude, you were
Charlie.
in that thing.
Charlie Hunnam.
Have you met him before?
Yeah, briefly.
Are you a Sons of Anarchy guy?
Enjoyed Sons of Anarchy. Who doesn't?
I know. Well, I've interviewed them and I love them. They're actually some of my favorite people to interview, but it's real heavy, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm not just talking the leather jackets, which by the way, I totally wore a leather jacket on stage. I'm like, do I look cool? They're like, eh.
Ish.
But it's a very heavy show.
Yeah.
Which brings me to my next question. What show for you, or movie it could be, is your comfort watch? Like, people in COVID especially were like, this show mine was Superstore. This show made me like go to bed without nightmares, and I feel at home for this show or this film.
My TV ambient is my TV ambient is The Office.
American or British?
American.
Okay.
I make no apologies for that.
It's okay.
It's awesome. I've seen it so many times, but like I travel so much and work away that's the one consistent that I have.
Yeah.
That's like, oh, this is comforting. Now I can like, I'm back and decompressing, and Michael Scott like will take me to sleep.
Cradle you like a baby.
And then Dwight will do some shit, and I'll wake up in the middle of the night and shut my laptop. Yeah.
Oh, I love that. It's such a good show, but also it's one of those shows like Superstore that nothing horrendous really ever happens to them.
No, except for Michael fell into the koi pond.
Yeah.
Like that was a big one.
That was sad.
Yeah.
Now, have you been to the UK very much?
Yeah, I love it. I love London.
Have you noticed that any Friends fans, of course they're all going to raise their hands. Friends? Yeah? Friends is on here 24/7.
Good for them.
Have
They
you
need a
noticed
break.
that? They were on a break. They need a break.
You know what? They could use it.
Are you a Friends fan?
Of course. Who doesn't love Joey?
Is that your favorite friend?
Can I be any more of a Friends fan?
Yay! Is that your favorite friend?
Chandler.
Chandler.
Was the man.
It's hard to pick a favorite friend.
Yeah. So I love them all. Courtney Cox is awesome. I got to work with her, and like she was one of the coolest, kindest people who did not need to be cool or kind.
Wow.
Yeah, she was rad.
Was she stunning or what? I think she's beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was very. It was very surreal to be in front of her.
Right.
Because you spend so much time with them, and then when they're like in your actual eye line,
Yeah.
it takes a second to be like, oh, this is a real life.
Because they're that famous.
Yeah,
It's like,
they're
I
that
know your
famous.
face so well.
Uh-huh.
That's why I think it's interesting with Comic Cons, because people that are so familiar, I think people sometimes get too comfortable. I'm guilty of this too, because I feel like I know them. I
Yeah.
was talking to Alyssa Milano up there, like I'm like, what? How are we talking? And just like it's normal. It's very, very weird. Is there a show or a film that you can watch on repeat, like over and over and over?
Yeah, there's a bunch, but like my OG movie is Goodfellas. Like that's my jam. That's like probably one of the most beautiful music videos of all time.
Yeah.
If you watch Goodfellas as a music video, it's unbelievable.
Are you a fan of Ray Liotta then?
Yeah.
Isn't he so cool?
It was the best.
I would love to meet him.
I met him once, and he insulted my friend and I like repeatedly.
Was it awesome?
But like it was so great. It was so great.
I want Ray Liotta to insult me too.
Yeah, but it was like, you know, in that Ray Liotta kind of fun way. He just mocked us, and we were super young, and we were like eating it up. And man, I saw Ray walk into a restaurant in New York, and like the restaurant stopped. Like, cause when you do like those movies and you're in New York, like New York respects you. Like it's really like Goodfellas is real.
Yeah.
And he walked in and the place just stopped, and I've never seen that ever before or again. But like that man can used to stop a restaurant in New York.
I
Yeah.
bet he's very intimidating. Again, famous.
So
just
sweet.
like, yeah, is he?
His daughter liked a show I was on. And
Which one?
What I Like About You.
Yay!
And she was like, she sat next to me at dinner. She asked me a bunch of questions about the show. And then Ray was like, hey, thanks for talking to her. I'm like, you have no idea what you've done for me.
Holy crap.
Like, you're like, come on, Henry Hill's one of the best characters ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's a nice guy.
He was a wonderful guy.
Did you say he's a good fella?
Great.
I can't. I just had to do it. I told him as we go on Sundays, we're winding down, my jokes just get worse and worse.
You're doing great.
Well, thank you. We were talking about Friends. I have to ask you about a sitcom that I love, and I think I do see playing quite a bit here, is Two Broke Girls.
Yeah.
Can you talk about working on Two Broke Girls?
It was great. Super fun. Kat and Beth and everybody over there were, you know, like way overqualified for that show, which made it so good. And then there was a dude, Michael Patrick King, who was a showrunner, who was like the showrunner from Sex and the City.
That's how I knew his name.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And he came over and did a sitcom, which is, you know, he's intense, dude. And anybody who's worked for Michael will tell you he's intense. But in the good ways, like between takes, he would rewrite a scene in front of a live audience.
Oh, wow.
So there's like 300 people in the crowd, and he'll walk up to you and verbally rewrite a scene.
Wow.
He'll be like, you come in, you say, hey, you never guess what happened. I found this. You say, what did you find? I found this, that. And you go back and forth. And he's like, got it? And
That's intimidating, isn't it?
oh, it's a nightmare. And behind him is like 300 people, and they're playing like the thong song because they're all on vacation watching a taping of a show.
Yeah.
So you're trying to remember it, and you're like, what? And he repeats it again, and then you just go behind the door, and you're like, I hope this works.
Yeah.
And
What did they tell me to do?
yeah, but he'll correct you if you do 2 words wrong. He'll be like,
Wow.
you missed 2 words.
That's
And you're like,
crazy.
Yeah.
What would Sarah Jessica say? I mean, it's just, that's like their
Oh my
best
God.
friends.
Sure, Sarah, just push him away.
Yeah.
No,
She's Carrie. Mother effing Bradshaw.
Yeah, come on,
Okay.
man.
Barbie knows what I'm talking about. Sex and the City. Well, have you ever been to, I know you've worked with a live taping, you've worked on a live taping. Ever been in the audience of a live taping before? Like a late night talk show or anything?
Yeah, I think I went to, when I first moved to LA, to King of Queens.
I love that show.
Yeah.
Big crush on Kevin James. I don't know what it is.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's just like a good husband in that show. It's just cute.
Yeah. Jerry Stiller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
It
God.
was
Do you
fun to
run
watch
it?
him. No. It was fun to watch him though. He had a whole thing. It was interesting breaking the fourth wall. So I haven't worked at that point, but like Jerry had like notes and people like telling him his lines and seeing all that happen was kind of fun.
He's like a comedy genius.
Oh, for sure.
The reason I asked if you've been in the live audience is because I have so much respect for the people that come out and they're like the hype people.
Oh yeah.
That is a skill, right?
Oh no, dude, that's real. That's real. We have one dude on. I know all the comics that would do that warm up work.
Yeah.
Because that's a lonely, hard place to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And your material has to change. And we went to Kimmel in downtown LA, and this guy was like phenomenal. There was like a kind of a smaller hype guy that introduced the big hype guy, and he was like he must have been there for like 20 years. He was super good at it.
Yeah, that's a hard job.
Yeah.
Because those things can take 3 hours.
Yeah. Those people are tired.
Yeah, I give up. Friends used to bring in a crowd. Midway through the show, bring in a new crowd.
Oh.
They would rotate audiences so everyone was fresh.
Wow.
Yeah.
The laughter's fresh.
Yeah, I did a show once where was it Broke Girls? Where we did this scene, and it was killing all week. Like everyone loved it, everyone was laughing. And then we did it in front of an audience and nobody laughed.
Oh no.
And it bombed. So they're like, oh, let's try it again. And we did it again and it bombed. Nobody laughed. And then it got to the point where everybody's like, why the hell is no one... They didn't accept the fact that it wasn't funny. They just want to know why people weren't laughing. And they sent somebody in the back and they found out there was a group of tourists from Germany who didn't speak English.
There you go.
Who were sitting in the audience and they didn't know what the hell was going on. And I think they were actively trying to replace them, which is, that is like the greatest Hollywood story, is that even as an audience member, you could be replaced.
You don't. You're disposable to the company. You can just be replaced. We've got a question from this lovely gentleman here.
Just Legends ended on a cliffhanger. How would you resolve it?
Oh man.
Because it's not quite as bad as Blake saying when everybody dies, but you don't know exactly what happens after the cliffhanger.
Well, I left on the last season. I got to say goodbye to my character, which was nice and rare in TV where you get to say goodbye to a character. I don't know where they were going with it, but I know they intentionally did a cliffhanger to pick it back up. But it would have been fun because like they asked me to do next season like periodically pop in, and I thought it was gonna go. I think it's a bump. It just sucks because like everybody deserved to say goodbye on that show because that show was like so special and unique that you know it deserved a goodbye. I feel lucky I got my goodbye, you know, and my story to wrap up. I couldn't fathom where they would have to go. It would have to go to a really bizarre place.
Well, we hate to say goodbye, and I hate that this is our last panel of the day, but I am so glad I got to talk to you, Nick, and bend your ear about Hollywood and hilarious things. What's next for you after you leave Telford? What are you looking forward to next?
Oh man, we got something cooking that's gonna be cool and exciting and big, but it's probably like a year away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Very cool.
Watch Obliterate it.
Yeah. Yeah, so we can catch up with you on social media, is that right? You'll update
I'm not
us?
really on social media.
Yeah.
I'm there, but I'm not.
You don't like taking pictures of your salads and stuff?
Nah.
We'd love to see your salad and what you're having for dinner tonight. Promise us you're gonna have a pint in the pub and selfie for us.
Oh man. No.
It was gonna be a no. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here. You've been an amazing, amazing audience. And please show your Telford appreciation for Nick Zano. Thank you, Nick, so much. Thank you so much for us. Thank you, sir.
I'll put them on my website there. You've seen it. We'll start buying them. We'll green horses, so he's got more money than that. And he's got a lot of money.
Well, it's just got some charge left after doing the panel, so we'll see how it goes. It was just the Nick Zano one was the last one.
We just briefly got to right around the corner. Was like how many people?
It wasn't that busy, no.
There was a rented crowd.
Oh, it was basically people sitting down and somebody else.
Give me some money.
Yeah.